So today I want to talk about a semi-controversial topic that has been kind of buzzing around the guitar community the past couple of years, and that is Taylor Swift the new Eddie Van Halen? This is a title that I am sure has made many guitarists cringe out of their minds, but I have been asked my opinion on this several times, and I decided why not just sit down and make a video talking about it, and we'll get it out there. I think it's very obvious if you have been on my channel for a little bit that I am a fan of Taylor Swift, or a Swiftie as we call ourselves, but I'm also a fan of the band Van Halen because I grew up listening to them because my dad just has an awesome taste in music and he was always playing classic rock when he would drive us around, and so very familiar with them, definitely a fan. And I am familiar with Eddie as a guitarist. He's amazing. To give you guys a little bit of backstory, if you are new to this topic of discussion, there was an article published by Philip McKnight called "Is Taylor Swift the New Eddie Van Halen?" And it started circling around the internet and the guitar community, and there was a lot of heated debates on whether or not she is worthy of such a title. And Philip actually made a video to go along with the article that he wrote that I will link down below in the description. But basically a quick synopsis of what he was saying is that first off, he runs his own music academy. So he has students, he has guitar students that come in all the time for lessons, and he noticed that his roster started picking up with female students, and so he started asking them, why did you pick up the guitar, what inspired you? And pretty much all of them said Taylor Swift. Obviously the two are very different guitar players. Eddie Van Halen, just crazy soloist, and if you watch Eruption, if you've never heard Eruption before, go check it out. This is like just a crazy freaking solo, and the guy just like lights up a cigarette, takes a smoke, and then when he just wants to take a break, he just sticks it in his guitar, and then he just goes on and finishes playing. And we got Taylor Swift, and Taylor did not pick up the guitar to shred the fretboard. Doesn't mean that she's a bad guitar player. A lot of people might say, oh, Taylor Swift is a mediocre guitar player, she sucks. Hey, if that's your opinion, that is your opinion. Everybody is entitled to one. Taylor Swift is not #1 a guitar player. You have to realize when you're looking at this comparison here, Taylor Swift is #1 a songwriter, #2 a singer, #3 a guitar player. When you go back and you watch old interviews from her, she will clearly state that she was actually trying to shop around a demo of her just singing to karaoke tracks, and then when she realized that it wasn't working, she's like, I realized I had to be different. So that's when she picked up the guitar and started writing her own songs, and that's what started to make her a little bit more unique. And I don't want to generalize singer-songwriters, but I write my own songs as well. I feel like as songwriters we kind of tend to default into a rhythm style because it just backs up our vocals. You know, our vocals take the lead, and the guitar is an instrument behind us that helps support our performance. And it's really sad to see that people will hate on people that play a different style of guitar. I don't understand why that is. What one person decides to do on their guitar journey does not affect the other person. Like if one person wants to play blues and the other person wants to play death metal, why does that matter? Why does one person have to absolutely like just hate on what someone else is doing? I just don't understand that at all. And I think that people should just do what they want to do. I think it's amazing that we have this crazy, just awesome guitar player that just, I mean, it's amazing what the guy can do. It really is. And then we have Taylor Swift, which even though to some people might say, oh, well, she's just a rhythm guitar player, she just plays chords and just strums. She does picking and stuff like that too, and what she's really good at is taking really simple songs but making them sound more complex, like adding more dynamics and just accents to them and really giving it like a deeper life. You know, she's really good at that as a rhythm guitar player. I think she's an amazing rhythm guitar player. It's so cool. It inspires me. And a lot of people actually ask, did Taylor Swift inspire you to pick up the guitar? She didn't, but if she was around before I had started playing guitar, she definitely, like, no doubt would have been my #1 inspiration. But she wasn't even a thing then. The two things that actually inspired me the most were the movie The School of Rock with Jack Black, and then the remake of Freaky Friday with Lindsay Lohan, which I know Lindsay she didn't actually like record the part that she was playing, but she did have to take guitar lessons, and she was really good at just like ghosting the notes. It was amazing. And watching her just like fake shred the fretboard, even though I didn't know it was fake at the time, really inspired me. And I was also inspired by a couple of other female singer-songwriters I was listening to at the time, like Sheryl Crow and Michelle Branch, and you know, I knew that they both wrote their own songs and they play the guitar, and I thought that was really awesome, and so they were huge influences for me. And so I didn't really have any male influences to pick up the guitar other than Jack Black. So if Taylor Swift had been around, heck yeah, she definitely would have been a huge inspiration for me. But even when she did eventually come around, I feel like I was re-inspired in a way, just because of the way that she picked up a guitar and she made a song just come to life, just how she performed it. It was just so unique in my eyes, and I thought it was amazing. So that's how we're looking at this situation here. We're not comparing skills, we are comparing level of influence. So when you look back when Van Halen was a lot more prominent, Eddie inspired a lot of guys to pick up the guitar and start taking lessons. And Taylor Swift today, because she's, you know, she's like the artist of today, she inspired a lot of females to pick up a guitar, which is amazing because it's pretty obvious that the guitar community is very much male dominated, which is not a bad thing. I'm not all like female power, stuff like that, like girl power is awesome. But this isn't me trying to be like all like feminism and things like that. No, this is just like, I think it's really cool that there's a female musician out there that is basically a household name and is inspiring all of these young girls, and even like middle-aged women like have come on my videos and like just said like Taylor Swift was a huge inspiration for me. So I picked up the guitar and started playing, started writing my own songs, and I think that's such a wonderful thing. I don't know why that's such a bad thing to some people. I think it's amazing. She's inspired people to pick up this amazingly wonderful, life-changing instrument. This instrument has changed my life in so many positive ways. And you have to also think about it this way. Not everybody that was initially inspired by Taylor Swift is going to end up playing exactly like her. Some people are going to pick up the guitar, but they're going to want to further their skills and their musicianship and maybe try other things, try other styles, maybe go on to play lead guitar. That's actually what I ended up doing. I actually have a series on my channel where I picked up my electric guitar again, and I'm learning how to play lead guitar. And it's something that I've wanted to do for a while now, and I'm learning how to play some of my favorite classic rock songs and modern rock songs, and it's just amazing. And I'll also link that down below if you guys are interested in checking that out. But it's just a series that kind of takes you through my progression, and I show you guys, you know, how I'm doing. But to answer the question, do I think Taylor Swift is the new Eddie Van Halen? I do. I really do. I feel like in the sense where she has a huge level of influence to this new generation of musicians, absolutely. But what do you guys think? Do you think Taylor Swift is the new Eddie Van Halen in the sense of influence? Definitely leave your opinion down below. Let's keep it civilized and kind. I feel like we are fully capable of doing that. Also, if you happen to be a Swiftie, you should come back every single Tuesday because we do Taylor Swift Tuesdays here on my channel, and I always have a new Taylor Swift guitar tutorial from any album, era, or collaboration that Taylor has participated in. So feel free to come on back. But that's gonna be it for today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!